What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another week of the weekly shorts. I am going to start doing these off stream and uploading them on Sunday, and then using Monday and maybe even a little bit of Wednesday to do some hunting for these tracks. And who knows, maybe we can find some cool routes for these tracks the day that they come out. So, before we get into this week's weekly shorts, I do want to go back and take a look at last week's weekly shorts, and we end up finishing 185th. Actually, I hunted these yesterday on stream. If you're interested in hunting them, again, I usually open up a room on stream and we all just hunt them, but I put up some pretty good times. I'm actually really happy with these times. Could I have improved all of them? Probably, but there were some fun ones in here. This one was definitely something. Let's go in and take a look at these world records for last week's, and then we will get on to week 58. Giuliano actually ends up winning this week. Giuliano, Turtle, Dreams, Dude Croc, and Neek. But let's get into map number 1 from last week, Fading Horizon. This one was all about precision. Look at this. I am a 10th behind. I think that I probably could have saved, with the path that I have, I don't know, like maybe 200-300ths. It was all about this jump. Getting that jump as low as possible and as inside as possible. Carrying the speed through to the end. But let's see what Walking Cat did for the world record. Yeah, it's about the same line as me. They carry a little bit more speed out of that downhill. And then they just get a lower jump and carry speed. So there was, I wonder if they do it. There was actually a way that I noticed that you could actually touch a little bit of grass here, but still carry the speed. Yeah, see? They get one wheel down in the grass, but they just carry that speed all the way through and actually get a speed slide out of it at the end. And then into the finish. This is all about precision. Very good map though. I actually like this for a map 1 this week. Map number 2. Map number 2 was actually cut. I literally just hunted this until I got, I think this is like 2nd PB on this route. But this is actually cut. And there's another little trick that you can do at the end as well. So you actually just cut right through here. No slide through that. And there's a trick here at the end that you could do that I didn't. You can actually get, well, I guess I kind of do it. You can get one wheel down, one side of the wheel's down on the left, and it kind of forces you down onto the right, so you get grip faster, and then into the finish. Let's see if all of them do it. I'm gonna guess that they probably do. About the same start. They get a little bit more speed out of it. Yeah, there's cleaner through here. Yeah, like that. So you get like 2 wheels down on left side. Also, if you get a certain angle, you can get a little bit of speed boost on a certain angle on plastic. So they hit one side down, which forces their right side down, which allows them to get grip faster and then into the finish. So not a bad short. I mean, unfortunately that it's cut, but that cut actually wasn't like terrible. It wasn't great. It was very precise, but it wasn't bad for a cut. Now this cut is something. I think I could have gotten realistically probably around a 15-2 if I would have got it clean. What you do is you come over here and you're supposed to get truck, but truck and boost are stacked on top of each other, so the change doesn't go through. Like it gives you the boost and you boost out of the truck change. So it was extreme. There might have been a way that made it not random. I found it's pretty random. But you get a boost and you don't get the truck. And then you come up to the ice. You can get that clean too, smooth. And then you jump out. You have icy tires, so you can't turn. Yeah, I got this jump out one time. Clean, like this, what you see here. I got it once on a copium timer, and it was a 15, I want to say it was a 15.4 is what the copium timer was. But yeah, you'll see. You can just get it, you can get it all just extremely clean. Giuliano ends up getting the world record. Yeah, see how you can get that, like, pretty clean? And then you'll see here at the end, you just jump into the finish. This is such an awkward, you have to get it into just before an ice slide. You don't want to ice slide, because if you ice slide, you just go straight up. See how it's angled in a way where you're not quite getting a full ice slide? You're just kind of holding that angle. And then you just overwall out of the ice. It was an interesting cut. There was a route that was faster with, not faster than this, a normal route that you could do with rally. And I think the truck was also pretty quick, but yeah, that was just, like, mine wasn't even clean and I got top 100 just because the cut was just toxic. This is going to be separated by millimeters. Yeah. Dude, when I was doing this, I would gain 9 thousandths. I would get like a 9,000th PB and go up like 400 spots. Like, this is so tight. I could have gotten, I missed a couple of slides on this one, speed slides on this one, because this is full speed. I probably could have gotten like a 17, probably a 17 high 8, like 17,899 or low 9 probably. But just because I missed some speed slides here during this. But you come out clean. Speed slide that, get this angle, and then you have to speed slide this entire thing with an inside line. I miss it a little bit. I miss a speed slide here. So I could have gained like another 6 speed here. You gotta come out of this. And you go straight into another speed slide. But I release too early, and I don't get the angle for the speed slide, so I miss it. And then I get one there, and then at the end. It could have got, because you can get one on the way to the left and one back to the right towards the finish. So there was definitely some time that I was missing, but you'll see. I'm sure they'll get. Yeah, you can get a little speed slide there to give you a little extra speed. Speed slide, speed slide, speed slide. They'll get one here. They'll get one here, and then one at the end, and into the finish. And you can actually see it if we look at it from, like, my angle. I'm sorry, I can't with the horn. I'm sorry, Nick. Wow, he took a wildly high line. Look at this. Just has more speed. Yeah, look, because I didn't get the cleanest of speed slides. Look how much speed I lost. And then here, too. And then into the finish. A really good full speed map, though. I actually really enjoyed this map a lot. And map 5 is Pandemonium. So you get, you can get like an over rotated like zoop boost out of this. You'll see. This is wild, and this is the normal way too. So plastic bounce, and right here, you get like this zoop out of it. And then into the finish. But there is something that you can do. You can hit here. Oh, they found a different one. Hang on. Did somebody do the other route? Somebody did. It was him. Nope, it wasn't him. Wait, was it me? No, it was him. So, okay, you can hit here, which gets you up in the air, and you can hit here, which gets you up in the air, and you actually skip penalty, which allows you to keep speed. And then you go for this bonk and into the finish. But they actually found a completely different strat, which is going through here and then using that plastic bounce to get you an earlier finish. That is absolutely wild. Those are the 5 maps, though. They were actually pretty good to hunt. I'm not gonna lie. This was a good week for actually like hunting these maps. They were really good. Again, I finished in 185. Pretty good for me, actually. And Giuliano ends up winning it. But let's get to week 58. This week's new tracks. We have 5 new ones. I see in at the top of one, so that's probably gonna be Precision. Here we go. Snowfall is our first map. We'll take a peek at it. Just keeping grip, looks like. We have a water entry. And into the finish, okay. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe we come down like this. I'm gonna guess we try to keep grip there. Interesting map. Okay. Damn. Close. Damn it. Okay, you gotta come out a little bit wide here. I think the top is gonna be faster, but maybe not. We'll see. You gotta go into that clean. I don't know if there's any better way to enter into the water for these. Speed slide that a little bit. Oh, yeah, you definitely do want to just take a really inside route here. A little bit of a bump you have to deal with there, too. If we tried... Nope, that won't work. No, you definitely want to take an inside here. Yeah, you definitely want to take it inside there. There might be a way to get to the inside finish, though. Might be a way for me. Is there a way to get, for me to get that clean? Oh. Maybe a drift cancel. No, I don't think there is. Alright, a little bit of a PB. We can do better than that, though. Oh, you definitely want to jump in. I mean, I think that's the only option you have. This turn, though, perplexes me. That turn definitely perplexes me. You gotta get that clean. You gotta get all this clean. Trying to think of if there's a better way to take this turn. I think it's just that. Drift cancel it in. There we go. Something like that, maybe? Probably try to low jump that too. Yeah, because if you take an outside line, outside to inside, you lose so much time. And you want to get that as inside as possible. Oh. You can actually kind of clip there a little bit to save speed. Or not speed, time. That's interesting. I wonder if jumping out early and getting it to grip sooner. Damn. Man, that jump out is killer. What if we come out like this? No, there's no way. Yeah, it's just getting an inside line. Yeah, it's just getting an inside line. Getting out as far as possible and getting it as inside as possible. I think there's a path here at the beginning too that allows you to just get through this turn a little bit earlier. Like that. Okay, 17.396. That's pretty good. I think we can get another PB though. Definitely getting down as quickly as possible. You get an earlier gear change. And you get through that turn earlier too. But you can't get airtime there. Yeah, look how much speed you lose there. Yeah, you can't do that. God, there's so much time I can save at the end. There's so much time I can save at the end. I just got to get a run with the speed going into it. Oh. Oh, there's a little bit of a PB there. I actually took a little bit of a different line for that too. We came out here and did this. There is a speed slide that we can do. Yeah, I kind of like that. It goes straight down the hill. It gathers a little bit of speed. Come around, and then get down early. And then there's a it's a really tight finish, but oh shit, okay. 132? Are we saved there? That's a pretty good time for discovery. I'll take that. That puts us in 288 right now. Not bad. Could definitely, I mean, there's just so much more time to save here. But that was a good map. That's a good mix map. Like I could have got the end a little bit cleaner, which I think can save like 700s probably. Solid first map. Let's go on to map number 2. Oh. An actual racetrack. Okay, this is actually kind of cool. Okay, and into the finish. All right, little tech. All right, that's a little sharp. Oh, this is a short map. Oh, why? It's a very early turn. Very early turn. Gotta get as inside as possible here without touching penalty. And here. Okay. Shit. You know, do you want to just small release that? I don't know. This is an interesting track. You definitely want to get outside and come in if possible. Nah, hey, that's too steep. Man, but drifting that is also not great. I don't know. I guess, are there any cuts, maybe? Through here? No, no cuts. Might be able to use the grass to get into auto slides, too. Honestly, faster just to get like a release and a clean line. Nah, I'm missing something here. And you lose speed doing that line. Oh, there's a brick wall there. Okay. Yeah, we can gain some time at the end. I think because of the surface, just drifting is on it is extremely toxic to get. Man, you get too inside though, too. It's also not good. This is a weird track. Very weird. I'm missing something here. I know I am. That's the finish. What am I missing though? Up, around, yeah. Maybe go out here, get grip to go in. I think that's it. Is it a very specific time to drift for angle? Dude, I'm actually confused. Okay. I'm starting to kinda see a vision here. Maybe? Yeah, maybe. It's like a release. That's not good. I actually still like taking more speed here by not drifting. Oh, yeah, dude, too much speed loss. Okay, that would have been 2/10 off. Honestly, I'm gonna leave it there. This track has perplexed me. The line confuses me. I think I have the end. You have to do a drift and a release so that you get grip again quickly. And then just inside to the finish. The beginning is really confusing though. I don't know. This is a weird like slow tech map. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm fine with that. I'll see the line and see what I'm missing, because I'm definitely missing something. I don't know. I have no idea what it is though. Let's move on to pathfinding. We'll see what pathfinding is this week. Wait, what? I mean, that's a checkpoint. Arrows are showing the checkpoints, and finish is up here. Is that the only finish? It looks like it is. Wait, can you? I don't even think you can. You probably can't even bug slide that, honestly. No. Ooh, that is tight. Oh, it's into wet tire too. Wet wood. You gotta go in clean and then smooth steer it. I mean, this is a very early checkpoint, though. That's all wet wood. Ooh, where would you go from here if this is the route you took? Can't jump down. You have to come through. Still have wet tires. Then up and through. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that path. I think that path kind of sucks. We can come straight out. Through, grab checkpoint, and then maybe jump up. I don't know if you can jump up from here. That's all penalty, too. You could jump up for reactor there, too. Wait, is that not reactor? It is, but you go into a reset instantly. Duh. Ooh, that's tight. I think you can get through that clean. You gotta jump just left of the arrows. And then into the finish. I don't really care for that route either. Speed boost, up. Jump out, and then jump into finish, maybe? Woo! That's tight, too. Oh, too early. Alright, that'd have been a 14-8. Alright, 14-3 gets me up to top 4K. I mean, that's not bad. I'll try to improve that and see where that goes. I mean, we also have car changes in here, too. But, like, would Rally be any better? I do like this checkpoint here. But I don't know how. And what if you came in from the right? Jump here, out, and take boost up. I think that's gonna be slower though. If you come through here, down, out. Oh, there's a ramp there too. You wouldn't really get enough speed to make it all the way up. Shit. Alright, I can get this cleaner, I think. I don't think so. You just don't get the speed out of that enough. And the checkpoint is in this door. So, like, what would this do? I guess you could come out here, jump down into reactor, maybe? I mean, maybe. Okay, I mean, that saves a little bit of time. I think I can get the other route faster, too. Oh, man, you can get that really clean, too. Could you get this? Come out, jump out, and then get a smooth into this. That's what I'm wondering. Maybe. That's really tight, though. That is really tight. Imagine you get like a zoop or something out of that. I don't know if that's any faster. Now, if I can do something like that and get it clean. Okay, I mean, that's a little bit faster. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that on the other route. Oh, man, if you can get the speed to get that clean, though. Like, get this all clean. Which I think you could get an angle for. It has to be a really good jump. A really good jump, and it has to be, like, perfect. Damn, dude. You don't want to skip into it. Unless you can skip all the way across. Okay, a little bit better. I want to get that downhill clean. I don't know if I can get the speed for it, but I just want to try. Because if I can get that downhill clean, that would be very fast. you can get so much more speed out of this too. I can't wait for it to be, you go here, you grab reactor up, and then you do a 35-point turn flight. I wonder if I should release there a little bit. Releasing didn't do much. I think it's just try to get it clean. That wasn't any better. Oh, it's kind of almost what I wanted. Just gotta keep the gear though. Let's see if jumping straight out and taking that other reactor is any faster. Yeah, it's so much faster. Holy shit. Maybe you can get that clean through too, instead of taking little jumps. No. You definitely want to get off penalty as quickly as possible. Ooh, you taking that, not clean. That would not have been faster, not even remotely. Is there a faster way to get this? Finish to the left more, maybe? You go inside here. That is just way too tight. Might be able to water skip over it too. I don't know. There's definitely, I think, a faster route here. This one isn't bad, though. And I still think if you got that clean... You know what I mean? Like this. Like if you got this clean and somehow landed that clean and then came up and grabbed that, like I think that that would be insanely fast. I don't know if you could enter into there clean though. That's the only thing. I mean, I guess I could try to take... My God, that's close. Nah, that wouldn't be it. Can we jump through this to make it faster? Skip some of the penalty. Damn it. God, I just don't think there's any way. That is ridiculously close, though. It's a lot closer, I think, than it should be. It's actually so close. If you could jump into that too. You know what? I'm gonna try something real crazy. Nah, you don't get any more speed out of it. Is there a faster route I could take here at the end? Up, up, and maybe jump? I don't know if I have the speed for it, though. I do not know if I have the speed for it. Man, I don't know. This is close. This route is close, but I don't think that it's... Yeah, I just don't think it's... I don't think it's fast enough. But by God, it is close. But I think that I can get this route faster. I need to try to get a lower jump here. Get into that. Yeah, because taking more speed doesn't do anything. Is there anything? No, there's nothing out here. There's another checkpoint either. Okay. You know what? Just don't even air brake that. Just let it get down to the ground. You know what? I'm not sure. I'm gonna move on though. This is a really yeah, this is a good pathfinding. I think there's probably gonna be, like, if I had to guess, it's gonna be bullshit. Like, there's gonna be some form of bullshit somewhere. If I had to guess, it might just be going down here and getting this, going all the way around and grabbing. Let me just look at this real quick. I don't think this is gonna be. Just because of the wet tires, dude. But I mean, maybe. And come through here, grab this. No, it's not. I don't think there's anything like that. There might be a way to, I don't know, avoid wet tires or something. That route was actually not too bad, too. If the checkpoint wasn't here and was on the other side, then maybe we could have grabbed, like, something there. It's just so strange. It's like, why are there, like, ramps here? And why is there a boost here? Like, what would you do? Would you grab checkpoint, jump down, and boot? Oh, God. Now I gotta look at that. You know, like, do something like this. I missed it. No, I mean, not with that. Like, there might be something that you can do here and then go down and grab boost, but I don't think you're gonna have the speed. God dang it! I keep turning too early because it's wood. No, all right, I'm moving on. We're going to the next map. This is a good pathfinding map, though. I'm interested to see what route that ends up being. All right, map 4, Liminal Firmament. Ooh, a little straight line full speed. Oh, there's a risky to the left. Okay, a little straight line full speed. Makes sense why In's up here. This is quite precision. You gotta come out to the right so you get grip to go down. Alright, you don't want to touch that. It's a moving block. It's gonna be taking you the other way. This is very precise. Okay, what's the risky here? Okay, it's just a risky end like that. Wow, what a map this is. Holy cow. Oh. What a sweet map. What an absolute beauty this is. Very precise. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this map. Very big fan of this map. You can speed slide that too. It's all about just precision, speed, and maybe a couple of speed slides in here too. And you gotta carry all that speed too. You gotta avoid... You gotta avoid losing traction, because as soon as you lose traction, it's over. You can also get a pretty low jump out of that too. I see 36 speed. Get that as low as possible. And don't touch penalty grass at the end. Man, what a great map. This is going to be really fun to hunt. I got to get down sooner here. Here, 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 here. Keep this low. Oh, I fuck up the finish. Oh yeah, and you want to stay left there. So here, get down early. Get down early. Early. Stay left here. And then into the finish. Whew. Only 4 additional speed though, I can get that better again. Damn, I had at the start too. This is gonna be really tight at the top. All right, I gotta, okay, so you wanna come down early, like middle. Yeah, middle again. Aim for middle. And then here you want to be... I think you want to be left side? Right side actually wouldn't be bad either. You would get your right wheel down on the ground early. And you can just take a straight shot line through. So maybe right side? God dang it, dude. Dude, I fucked that up so bad. I had a really good start, too. Like, you can get such a good speed slide there. It's almost like an instant speed slide. But it's hard to get out of once you get there. You have to bring it back to the left and then get it very inside checkpoint. But look, I can get 2 extra speed, and that's not even good. I think I can get 4 extra speed out of that. Yeah, 100%. God dang it. Got 5 additional speed there at the end. That end is fucking tricky sometimes, though. Because you want to just take penalty grass. It's so tempting to take the penalty grass. 11 less speed. Jesus. Oh my god, I had so much more speed there too. A thousandth. What the hell? I got to slow down there. Honestly, I like the right side better. On that turn. Or not that turn, but that transition. Yeah, I had such a bad ending. We're gonna get one more PB and we'll move on to the troll map. It is hard to aim for the right there, though. You just get you get traction. 3 additional speed. Hold up. Okay, hang on. Found a little bit of a different line here. Right there, instead. All right, we'll take that. 15.541. Can do a lot better here, but especially knowing that little starting line, like I got a little airtime there, but I could take probably 4 additional speed into that. That was a really good map. This is a really cool map. I like this map a lot. Very good. All right, map 5. That was spectacular. Fata Morgana. Fat Morgan? I don't know what that means. Oh God. Well, reactor time, boys. You guys know what that means. Here. Just fucking yeet yourself off of this. Kind of what it feels like. Here and into the finish. Maybe not a big cut map? Maybe not a big cut map. I don't know. Could definitely get a couple of zoops here, though. Can you go in from the back? Can. about to say, I think I'm still gonna PB, and I did. All right, you don't want to take. You don't want any. You definitely want this though. And probably that. And then into the finish. No, what happens if we go out all the way around? I think you still definitely want to go. I think you can get a zoop out of this, but is the zoop even worth it? Okay, we can save another 4 tenths, which is nuts, I feel like. I feel like you want the inside line just for the zoom. Another 2 tenths. Damn, I saved 3 tenths to that. I can save another 7 tenths here. Okay. Rock zoop in early, and then you get another little fucking speed boost there. In early. Oh. Here. 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 I didn't get high enough there, so I'm gonna lose a lot. You want to get off the ground as much as possible, though, because you're getting off penalty. So, like there, that little start. Off the ground there. Off the ground here. As much off the ground there as possible. Man, you can get that so fast. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to hit water because that slows you down. I don't know what the fastest way to finish that is, honestly. Oh, just that. Ah! Damn, dude. That was actually such a good start, too. Yeah, you just turn into it hard. No! Wow. Unfortunately, that was shit. Okay, another 4 tenths. I can do better. We're actually kind of early here too for this map, so. Oh. I almost got it. I almost got it just because of a better ending. God dang it. That is such a key little little zoop there. Man, it's really key to get gear there too. There's a gear that you can keep there. Yeah, right there, right in the uphill. You can, I think you can keep that gear a little longer. Yeah, dude, look at how much more speed you get when you get that that little zoop. And then you get a really good end. I say 4 tenths at the end. Okay. Not bad. Maybe we can get one more with a better zoop at the end. I just gotta get higher up on the hill. Okay, I gotta stop there. I gotta stop there. I could improve this. I could improve this by so much, but I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop there. Not too shabby. These are some good weekly shorts. We'll see what the actual like hunt is gonna look like though, because discovery is one thing. Like discovery could be good, but then when you actually go in and start hunting him, it's like, oh, you have to hit this plastic in a certain angle so that you get the best fucking skip onto this thing, and it just kind of sucks. But for discovery, I think these are really good. 2 is the one that most confuses me. I don't know, I'm missing something there. 2 just confuses me. It's like a slow tech map, slow tech magnet. I don't know. That's just a weird track. But overall, really good 5 tracks this week for the weekly shorts. I'm excited to hunt them. Like I said, I'll probably be hunting them. I'm gonna guess probably Thursday will be a little bit of a weekly short hunt. So if you're interested in that, stop on by on Thursday and we can hunt some. That's it for me. Thanks for watching. Greatly appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on the video. Think about subscribing to the channel as well. Comment down below what you thought of this week's weekly shorts. I hope you have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you on the next one.